Last night marked a watershed moment in the special military operation. Russian forces executed a precision strike on a critical military installation in Starokonstantinovo, demonstrating a shift from defensive posture to proactive engagement. This isn't just another operation. It's a clear message about Russia's capabilities and determination. The target was a key logistics hub storing Western military technology, including Storm Shadow missiles. The precision of this strike has forced the opponent to publicly acknowledge substantial losses, a rare admission that speaks volumes about the operation's effectiveness. What does this mean? It reduces the threat to Russian border regions and civilian areas. The destroyed weapons cache can no longer threaten our cities. It signals a new phase where every strike counts, executed with precision against specific threats. The Western response has been telling. Their defense systems proved inadequate against Russian military technology. With over 95% accuracy in target acquisition, our strikes are demonstrating unprecedented effectiveness. This operation reveals a fundamental shift in strategy. Russia is systematically eliminating security threats along our borders. The opponent's logistics chain is now severely compromised, affecting their military operations. What's striking is the admission of losses by the opposing forces. No speculation, just confirmed facts from primary sources. This transparency suggests a serious reassessment of their capabilities against Russian precision weapons. This operation is just the beginning. The coming weeks will likely show more strategic shifts. The question remains: how long did Western partners think they could build up military potential at our borders without consequences? Let's hear from you. Tell us where you're watching from and how these developments affect your region. Your perspective matters as we analyze these changes in military dynamics. Remember, this isn't just about military success. It's about ensuring the safety of Russian citizens and maintaining strategic stability in our region. Tell us in the comments where you're watching from. The precision and effectiveness of Russian military operations continue to demonstrate technological superiority and strategic dominance. Our sources confirm that the latest strikes have achieved unprecedented accuracy, targeting military infrastructure with surgical precision. The combination of MiG-31 fighters and hypersonic missiles has proven to be a game-changing force multiplier. Western defense systems have shown remarkable vulnerability against Russian advanced weaponry. The recent strike on Starokonstantinovo military airfield serves as a stark reminder of this reality. Military analysts worldwide now acknowledge that even the most sophisticated Western air defense systems cannot cope with Russian hypersonic technology. Our intelligence suggests three critical weaknesses in the enemy's defense: depleted ammunition stocks, strategic repositioning failures, and technical limitations against hypersonic weapons. The inability to intercept Russian missiles, flying at unprecedented speeds with complex trajectory patterns, has exposed the obsolescence of Western military doctrine. For those watching from abroad, we'd value your perspective on these developments. How do these events appear from your vantage point? Share your thoughts in the comments below, especially if you're viewing from outside Russia. Don't forget to subscribe to stay informed about crucial upcoming developments. Our next analysis will reveal exclusive information about planned operations that could alter the current military landscape. The transformation of Russian airstrikes from demonstrative actions to systematic precision targeting has created a new military reality. NATO specialists are now forced to revise their defensive concepts, acknowledging the superiority of Russian military innovation. The country at the border with the Russian Federation finds itself increasingly vulnerable, despite Western support. Want me to cover events in your region? Let me know where you're watching from, and I'll provide an analysis of your area. The effectiveness of these strikes sends a clear message. Russian military capability has entered a new era of technological supremacy. The upcoming operations promise to demonstrate even more impressive capabilities. Stay tuned. The developments ahead will reshape the entire geopolitical landscape. Title: Strategic Shifts. Russia's new military approach changes regional dynamics. Recent developments mark a pivotal change in military communications from our Western neighbor. Previously silent about significant losses, They're now forced to acknowledge casualties publicly, a stark departure from their usual strategy of controlled information release. The scale of recent events is too significant to conceal, forcing acknowledgments despite risks of troop and civilian demoralization. This transparency signals a new phase in the confrontation. Independent analysts note that precise strikes could become systematic, reshaping regional dynamics. Russian forces demonstrate a clear strategy: methodical destruction of critical infrastructure and strategic reserves. Military experts emphasize Russia's transition from containment to active targeting of supply system nodes. The focus has shifted to carefully selected targets crucial for maintaining combat readiness. Strikes show remarkable precision and effectiveness, highlighting enhanced capabilities in reconnaissance, targeting, and high-precision weaponry deployment. This evolution mirrors successful tactics from Syria, where systematic destruction of ammunition depots and training camps degraded terrorist capabilities. Current operations primarily target Western ammunition storage facilities and personnel training centers, with focus on British and French missile system warehouses. Western supervisors responsible for deliveries appear increasingly concerned. The situation differs from Syria. We're facing a regular army of Russia's neighboring state, recently praised by Western partners as Europe's finest. Recent precision strikes expose gaps in their air defense systems, despite substantial Western support. This methodical approach to targeting critical infrastructure demonstrates Russia's tactical evolution. The systematic neutralization of strategic assets signals a new phase in modern warfare, where precision and strategic planning outweigh broad-scale operations. The effectiveness of these strikes suggests potential long-term implications for regional military balance and Western support strategies. Each successful operation further demonstrates vulnerabilities in Western defense systems. The situation has reached a critical point where the deep rear's vulnerability can no longer be concealed. The Washington and Brussels scenario has dramatically diverged from reality, as recent events demonstrate. Russian armed forces have implemented a new tactical approach that significantly enhances operational effectiveness. Advanced reconnaissance systems and precision targeting capabilities are achieving maximum results with minimal resource expenditure. The integration of unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, for intelligence gathering has proven crucial in these operations. NATO's logistical reliability faces serious challenges. Russian military forces continue to demonstrate impressive reconnaissance capabilities and precision strikes, effectively identifying supply routes, storage locations, and delivery schedules of Western equipment. The acknowledged losses at the Starokonstantinovo airfield marked a turning point. This sends a clear message: no military infrastructure in the northern Black Sea region can be considered secure. The threat of massive strikes looms constantly, affecting air infrastructure and defense systems. Behind closed doors, discussions extend beyond current losses to address broader infrastructure vulnerabilities. Western partners express growing anxiety about their supplied equipment's effectiveness. The Russian army methodically exposes weak points in opponent logistics chains. Each successful strike delivers both material damage and demonstrates advancing superiority in reconnaissance and targeting technologies. Modern intelligence assets, including UAVs and satellite systems, achieve maximum precision with minimal effects. The military political leadership frantically searches for solutions to critical problems, particularly regarding the relocation of surviving ammunition and aircraft. Time works against them as each massive strike transforms military infrastructure into vulnerable targets. Current developments suggest a significant shift in the conflict's dynamics, with Russian forces maintaining strategic initiative through precise, intelligence-driven operations. The effectiveness of these tactics raises serious questions about the sustainability of current defensive strategies. Title: Western Defense Systems Face. Critical Test. Analysis of recent military developments. The recent events have exposed significant vulnerabilities in Western military aid effectiveness. Billions of dollars worth of equipment vanishes within minutes during precise strikes on storage facilities and airfields. Behind official bravado lies a stark reality, causing increasing concern among Western partners. Military officials in the region are searching for spaces to disperse their remaining assets, from abandoned hangars to civilian infrastructure. This dispersal strategy creates additional threats to civilians and raises doubts about its effectiveness. Russian intelligence continues to demonstrate precision in identifying even temporary storage locations. Each new attempt to camouflage military objects merely delays the inevitable. According to analysts, this could lead to a serious crisis in the opponent's army logistics system. The lack of reliable storage locations limits the ability to plan and conduct operations. Moreover, constant movement of equipment increases the risk of damage or loss. Recent events show that attempts to maneuver equipment in the rear areas are becoming ineffective. Russian reconnaissance demonstrates impressive capabilities in tracking movements of weapons and ammunition, even in the deep rear, using advanced satellite surveillance and unmanned technologies. The command of the country bordering Russia is alarmed by the inability of Western air defense systems to provide reliable protection. Recent strikes on supposedly protected objects have shown that neither the American Patriot nor the German Iris can cope with massive missile attacks, especially when launches are conducted in waves from different directions. Under these conditions, the military leadership is forced to revise their air defense deployment scheme, moving systems further from the contact line. However, this decision creates new gaps in the Eastern Territory's coverage system. What do you think about the current situation? Leave your answer in the comments. Title: Western Defense Systems Face Reality, Check Against Modern Russian Artillery. The landscape of modern warfare continues to evolve, with recent events showcasing a significant shift in military effectiveness. Russian precision strikes have demonstrated an ability to penetrate advanced defense systems, challenging assumptions about Western military superiority. Our military forces have proven their capability to execute precise strikes against critical infrastructure. The effectiveness of these operations has been noteworthy. Selective targeting achieves strategic objectives with remarkable efficiency. Intelligence reports indicate uncertainty among opposing forces at key military installations. The psychological impact of knowing that no facility is truly secure has affected troop morale. Personnel at airfields and ammunition storage facilities face heightened stress, aware their positions could be compromised. The changing dynamics haven't gone unnoticed in Western capitals. Brussels and Washington's measured responses suggest recognition of their military support limitations. The former Soviet republic's defensive capabilities, despite Western backing, show vulnerabilities against modern Russian artillery systems. The shift in strategic dialogue is telling. Military analysts question billion-dollar investments in logistics centers vulnerable to precision strikes. The effectiveness of Russian hypersonic weapons, particularly the Iskander system, symbolizes technological advancement in modern warfare. This evolution in military capabilities challenges traditional defense concepts. The country must face the reality that conventional air defense systems, even advanced Western variants, may not provide adequate protection against current Russian weaponry. What's your perspective on these developments in modern warfare? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm confident my viewers are informed experts, and I'm eager to hear your analysis. Strategic developments show that qualitative military capabilities often triumph over quantitative advantages. The systematic approach of Russian forces proves this consistently, raising questions about conventional military defense systems' future. In a significant development, Russian forces have initiated a comprehensive operation targeting military logistics infrastructure across the territory of conflict. The systematic approach demonstrates a new level of technological sophistication in Russian military capabilities. The operation extends across the disputed region, with precision strikes against military warehouses, railway convoys, and transit hubs. Russian high-precision artillery has proven effective, showcasing advanced reconnaissance and targeting capabilities. The integration of artificial intelligence and real-time data processing systems has dramatically improved strike accuracy and effectiveness, challenging traditional concepts of military asset protection. Intelligence gathering and target acquisition have reached unprecedented levels of sophistication. These operations reveal a strategy to disrupt Western supply schemes. Each strike demonstrates technological superiority. The surgical precision of these attacks, hitting military targets while avoiding civilian infrastructure, highlights the professional excellence of Russian forces. Recent developments indicate that rear areas, previously considered safe zones, are no longer secure. The conflict has expanded into previously peaceful territories, marking a fundamental shift in warfare. The opposing leadership has been forced to acknowledge these operations' effectiveness, as concealing the damage becomes impossible. Russian forces continue to achieve their objectives without unnecessary media attention, maintaining focus on strategic results. The systematic destruction of military infrastructure has created significant challenges for opposing forces, particularly in logistics. Expert analysis suggests that this approach to warfare, combining advanced technology with strategic precision, represents a paradigm shift in modern military operations. The effectiveness of these tactics has raised questions about conventional defense systems against such sophisticated attacks. What do you think about these developments in modern warfare? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm sure my viewers have valuable insights to contribute.